The Golden Key by Emmet Fox is super popular and for good reason. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing why it works so well to help people overcome difficulties that they're facing in their life. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mark Phillips, and on this channel we talk about business and lifestyle design from the inside out, helping you become a more conscious creator, create the things and experiences that you want to have in life. I've talked about the Golden Key before. I love it a lot, and it's super powerful. I find that it just changes everything. And one of the reasons for that is that it actually gives us a different consciousness, right? You know the idea that Einstein talked about. You can't solve a problem that you're facing or a difficulty that you're facing at the same level of consciousness that created that problem. It's all about problem-oriented or problem-focused versus solution-focused, right? Or outcome-oriented, specifically the outcome that you want. That's why the Golden Key, works so well, is that it totally takes our attention, or helps us take our attention off of the problem we're facing, and putting it onto the solution that we want, or just not thinking about it at all. And then what happens? We start to feel better, our vibration rises, right? And we start to attract ideas that can solve that problem, because the ideas are floating all around us all the time, right? The ideas are in the ether. And when we raise our vibration, we tune into a different level of ideas, right? A different type of idea, a better idea, right? As we go higher and higher and feel better and better, and stop thinking about the problem more and more and focus on the solution, or focus on, as the Golden Key talks about, God, which is, God is synonymous with source, omnipotency, all-knowing, all-being, the creator, everything is God, right? And so when you focus and stop thinking of the difficulty and think about God instead, then you start to raise your consciousness and you start to be tuned to those higher minded ideas, and you get ideas that will solve that problem really quickly, because all of the knowledge and wisdom is already here now. It's us that needs to change, right? More knowledge or more understanding or more creative solutions aren't coming into the universe. They're here now, right? These ideas are floating around in the ether. Possibly, like some people talk about, they're being sent to us by our inner being's higher self, or by God himself, right? Sending ideas to us that will help us solve our problems. Because remember, God and source and the creator wants us to solve the problems, right? Everything, both sides, the physical and the spiritual realm, want the same thing. They want expansion. They want growth. They want understanding. They want to raise the human experience. They want to raise all life experience, right? We want to think bigger. They want to raise everything, make it all better. And so it's not just us slugging it out here in the physical world. We have co-creators. This is the co-creative aspect, right? We have unseen spiritual co-creators, right? Many of them. Angels, guides, your inner being, your higher self, God, creator, all of that stuff is all working in tandem. And so, by the way, I guess I should say, these are the little golden key cards that I created to, if that'll focus in there, to share the Golden Key, because I love it so much. And on the back there, of course, is the essence of the Golden Key, which is stop thinking of the difficulty and think about God instead. And I often replace God with source because it has less images or mental images in my mind that can kind of cloud the issue, but whatever you're comfortable with. But the Golden Key by Emmet Fox is really super powerful. And again, the reason that it works, why it works so well, is it helps us change our consciousness. Speaking of consciousness, Emmet Fox wrote the book, Life is Consciousness. And I'm going to be reviewing that soon, coming up in the Big Idea series. And that's a super awesome short little book too. But that's why it works so well. And if you allow it to change your consciousness, you will tune in to those better ideas to solve your problems. This is one of the things that I don't think is talked about enough, as far as how people improve their situation, how people have better experiences, right? Again, I look at it this way. On our planet, there are people having super awesome experiences, living life to the fullest, experiencing a blissful, joyous, happy life. And there are people having really horrendous, suffering experiences, not having a good time at all. Why is that? We all came from the same place. We're all going back to the same place. What's going on here in the middle? What's going on here is perception, how we perceive the world, how we perceive ourselves, beliefs that limit us from having those experiences, right? They hold us back. I'm just going through now a big purge of clutter and things in my life. I live pretty simple anyway, but I do collect a lot of books and journal type things and notes. And I'm going through a big purge. And every time I let go of stuff, I feel lighter and I actually feel my energy raise. I feel better. I feel more open. And I'll tell you something else. When I let go of stuff, I get new ideas on how to improve my business, how to improve my health, how to improve different areas of my life. They just come to me. Maybe you've experienced that yourself. But though I couldn't receive those when I was in the state of having some of that clutter around, right? I wasn't open and receptive to it. I was missing, right? I was not in the frequency of that. But when I raise my frequency, I feel better. Solutions to some of the challenges that I'm facing in life, we all are going to face challenges, right? Come to me. And that's super awesome. So if nothing else you take away from this video, just know that when you feel better, when you change your consciousness, when you stop focusing on the problem and start focusing on the solution, things start to work out better. And then everything starts to just build and compound. And there's no end to how high we can rise because the human experience is infinite, right? You're not going to arrive one day and get it all done. But the better we feel, the less clutter we have around us, mental clutter, limiting beliefs, things that hold us back, negative self-talk, all that stuff helps raise our consciousness. So if you haven't picked up the golden key yet, just Google golden key Emmet Fox, and there's a really nice 2-page PDF that you can print out. And I tell you, you got to put this in your personal development binder. It's one of the simplest, most effective tools. Like I keep this on my desk a lot with me, and I just refer to it all the time. You know, stop thinking about the difficulty, whatever it is, and think about God instead. It's that simple. Again, it changes your consciousness. That's why it works. You get a change in consciousness, you're going to have a change of experience. Thank you very much for watching this video. I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. A lot more videos like this coming up, helping you create the business and lifestyle you want from the inside out, helping you use your spiritual power, your thought power to have a better experience in life. And last but not least, I also want to invite you to pick up my free PDF. It's my personal collection of thought tools and manifestation tools and spiritual tools. And you can get it at gmarkphillips.com/subscribe when you subscribe to my email list. And you get that PDF that's filled with a bunch of stuff that I use. And not all those tools are tools that I've created or made. A lot of them are tools that other people have made that I've put in that, place for you so you can easily get them. Things like The Artist's Life by Stephen Pressfield, things like The Rainmaker, and I have links to podcasts and videos that I've created on these different things. But again, I just think it's a toolkit for conscious creators, right? To help us tune in and use our spiritual power. We're not meant to struggle in the way that some people struggle, right? We're meant to pre-pave the road of our experiences, better and better experiences, by using our consciousness, by using our thought power, by using our spiritual power, right? So that's what's in there. I'd love to have you pick that up. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And until next time, all the best, health, wealth, and success. Bye-bye.